If you think you have anger issues, I'm about to change your life if you understand what I'm saying. So, like, anytime you get angry, it basically means that you haven't figured out how to hold an appropriate boundary so that you don't keep feeling fucking angry. Okay? So, when somebody does something that annoys you, whether it's a friend, coworker, employee, romantic partner, all you have to do is identify that, okay, this is annoying me, or this is starting to annoy me. I don't actually feel the rage from it yet, but I will feel it if this continues. Let's say you're watching a movie with a friend and they keep interrupting and like talking in the middle of the movie, and you're like, dude, stop, like, I'm trying to watch this, but they keep interrupting. And so an example of a boundary here that's going to prevent you from fucking blowing up. Maybe you would typically get really mad and be like, shut the fuck up. Maybe you would say that, right? Instead, if you have a boundary, you're going to say, hey, if you interrupt again, I'm just going to take the movie and watch it like on my own. I'm just going to go to the other room and watch it. That is literally a boundary that you're not being mean, you're not punishing them, you are protecting yourself, and you're honestly protecting them, because if you don't do that, you're going to get angry at them, start to resent them. Maybe you do it silently, but this is mainly for people who have anger issues, or you think you have an anger issue, right? You have a boundary issue. You don't know what they are, how to make them. So this is an example. So whenever they interrupt again, you literally just take your movie, go to the other room, watch them there on your phone or something. And, this would be an odd situation with your friend, right? But it's just an example. Maybe it's with your romantic partner. And then this also applies to employees. If you own a business and your employees, like, frustrate the fuck out of you and you are driven crazy and you just want to blow up, you rage out often, which I have done very often in the past. It's because I didn't know how to set appropriate boundaries. I would just keep training people, like showing them how to do it. They would not do it. Show them how to do it again. They would not do it again. Show them how to do it. And just literally infinitely just train them until like one day I was just like, and it would be like a small thing that they were doing wrong. So I'm like, I don't want to fire them over this tiny thing that they keep fucking up, but also I'm going to lose my mind if I keep trying to do this. So I set a boundary, right? Okay, like, so now if there's a certain task that an employee struggles with and it's not like life or death, then I'll say like, okay, I will train them 3 times. This isn't an official policy, but this is roughly what I do. I'll train them 3 times, and then if they still don't get it by the 3rd time, I stop trying to train them. I take away that task from them, and I never have them do it again. Never. Now, this doesn't mean that I fire them. In some cases, if it's an important task and that's literally the job I hired them for, then you would let them go. Yes. You don't keep trying because it's hard to find new people, and so you just like stick with them. You just let them go, and you find somebody who can. So that's an example of a boundary within business. So basically, you are an angry person, right? You're not an angry person. You're a normal person who experiences the same emotion as anybody else would in your shoes. You just didn't know what a boundary was and how to set it and how to create it. I just showed you for a personal life boundary and a business boundary. Now, you can literally do this with all aspects of your life. Friends, romance, coworker, family, business, all this shit. You're so welcome. I struggled with this for fucking 10 years. You're welcome again.